Hear me? I'm about to start this video. My name is Nyakz, the hitmaker. You understand why I call myself the hitmaker. If you haven't already, download my EP. It's free. I produced all the beats on there. But right now, about to get into this track. I created it, and I just want to show you guys how I did it. And let's go. This is the instrumental that I created. So, you guys just heard the instrumental. Let me play the ending for you. Okay. I have a harp as well. I'll show you that. But first and foremost, I start off with the melody. On most of my tracks, I start with that melody. That melody is the most important thing. People live or die by the melody of tracks. So, as you can hear, my main melody is a bass guitar on this track. So I'm about to mute everything else by pressing the S button on Logic. By the way, I just moved from Ableton, so Logic is a whole new ball game for me. But anyway, I'm about to play it. Here we have the bass. Bass is real simple, nice and simple. It's got a little groove. And what I did to really fatten up this bass is I added a reverb, as you can see. If I turn that off, you can see it doesn't sound as fat. I add a reverb, it sounds a whole lot fatter. What I also did was I added a bass guitar. Where's my bass guitar? Not this. Hold on. I added a bass guitar or subby bass from Predator. I love Complete 8. Complete 8 is the most amazing piece of software. If you want a software that does everything from drums to synths to real instruments, but you also need bits and bobs here and there. So I've got Predator, and on Predator there's this bass I really like. It's called sub bass, and let me just load this thing up. There you go. Here's the sub bass. I left it exactly how it is. I didn't add anything to it. I just like the way it sounds. So when I play this for you, you can hear how low that is. It's not necessarily so you can hear it. This is more for feel. So if I just loop the bass for you, you can hear that. Sounds all nice. Once I added that sub bass, you can hear that difference. It sounds thicker already. And especially if you're doing hip hop and R&B like I do, it's all about getting those tracks as fat as possible. You want your track to bang. You want everything to be thick. Imagine you had a cake that had cream, jam, and more cream, and more jam. a Victoria sponge cake I'm talking about here. You want that thing to be thick. So we got the bass now. The bass is knocking, but we also need those drums. So I came out with the drums. As you can hear, I got my kick, my clip sound, my snare sound, should I say, sorry. I have a tambourine and I have a hi-hat. Where's my hi-hat? I have an open hit. What I did, if you listen, let me mute the bass. The tambourine is slightly behind, so the kick start. Like I said, there's a lag between what I'm saying and what I'm hearing, so I'm sorry that sounded a bit out of tune. But if I play it for you like this, and I put the metronome on, so you can hear that. I have the kick. What I do with my kick, as you should start practicing, stack up those kicks, especially in hip hop and R&B. If you do other genres of music, they tend to be quite thin in comparison. Pop, not so much. Pop is quite thick as well. But I see other genres like jazz, country music, even sometimes rock, it's a lot thinner, especially with the drums. So what I did here was, I stacked up the drums as you can see. I took the kick and mapped it 4 times, because battery allows you to do so. Some people just have them on 4 separate channels. So that's what I did with this. My hi-hat, kept it pretty much the same. I didn't map it too much, or stack it, should I say. Same with my tambourine. Where's my snare? What snare? Here's the snare right here. As you can see with my snare, I mapped it, stacked it 3 times. What I'm going to do when I finally mix the track is add another clap, but I'm going to put it underneath, and I'm going to really reduce the volume and maybe pan it, maybe have 2 and pan, because when you do that, it helps it just become a lot fatter. But for now, this is fine. See that snaps? I also added a reverb just on a snap, because when you're listening to the track, let me take this off. It's that's what you like. You want those effects popping everywhere and for it to be nice and fat. So that's what I did with that. So when I play it with the bass and the sub, you get this sounds all nice, smooth, thick. That's what I like. What I also did, still using battery, I have another kit. I have this drum here. As you can see, I mapped this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mapped this one 6 times. But anyway, when I play the drums by themselves, I'll show you what I mean. Let me up the volume for you. So this is the kit. Sounding nice and fat. Have you heard it moving? I like it. Then when I add the second drum, I'm sure some people probably didn't even hear it. But it definitely makes a difference. I don't know if you can hear. It becomes brighter when I introduce that drum. So when you have the drums and the bass, the head is now moving. So that's that. Hello? Okay, we're back in business. So I don't know how to record and get audio, so I have to do it this way. So anytime it acts up, we just start again. So forgive that little sound error we had there. So we're back in business. What I did after that was I got myself a pound on FM8. I had a little chorus today. Also had a reverb if you want. I feel like I should add the reverb when I come to mix it. So something nice and simple to complement the bass melody. So when I play with the bass, you get this. Just real nice, real simple, flows, sounds good. Then you play it with the drum. Now, the next thing I did was I wanted something on top of everything that was real cool. So I got this piano. I played 3 sets of chords and added a melody. See here. Oh, I forgot to take off the harp, but I'll explain that to you in a minute. I did the piano melody. So what I did, that piano, hold on, let me click this. Had that piano. So when I play everything, you get this. Okay, so I also added a harp. I just wanted something that was going to run through the track. Hold on. So I had this little run or riff, as you can hear. I don't know if anyone has taken notice. It's just something to keep the track going. It adds a new flavour. It kind of helps to build up the track when you hear that. So that's nice. Having those little sounds. You could have had chimes, like shh. It just helps to create that suspense and help the listener. Obviously, when you have the rapper or the vocalist, the singer, they can do their own thing, have pauses in their melody or their flow that can really add to the flavor and the concept of the track. So and then what I did for the chorus part, I'll start with the drum.